So in this section, we're just going to talk about some naming conventions for different compounds. Know that this doesn't hold for everything. As you'll see by the end, there are some common things that just have common names. But this is generally how things work. The suffix IDE or "ide" is added at the end for compounds that just contain two elements, so magnesium chloride, that are sodium chloride or calcium oxide. We just switch out the end of the word and add IDE if it's a compound. And when the same pair of elements can form multiple combinations, we add prefixes before them. So CO is carbon monoxide because there's only one oxygen atom. CO2 is carbon dioxide because there are two oxygen atoms. Whenever we have metals that form different ions, like we saw a moment ago with copper having a positive charge, a +1 charge, and a +2 charge, we use Roman numerals to identify which charge it is that we're using, right? So iron 2 means that this Fe has a positive 2 charge. Iron 2 chloride just means that it matches up with two chlorine atoms because chlorine has a -1 charge. Iron 3 chloride would just have 3 plus, and so you need 3 chlorine atoms. And so the Roman numeral is telling you the charge of the positive ion that formed that compound. And then some compounds that contain hydrogen, or just some compounds sometimes, have generally accepted common names that we don't really use any type of, like water is not called dihydrogen monoxide. It's just water. Like methane is CH4, ammonia is NH3. And so some of these just have common names. And so it's a little tougher to keep track of everything in the world. But most everything follows these rules. And so it's generally easy to figure out what things are made out of and what ions go into them. In the next section, we're going to talk about how we can take all of these things that we've learned and make some predictions about what might happen in a reaction when we actually react to different things.